Hello. Back to some more Fabio Emblem. We're going to explore.
That battle might be encounter too. Reminds me of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. But of course, that was a very different time. When it was over, all three class heads complimented each other on their bravery. And then we had a party. Well, we can never go back to that, can we? Excuse me, could you tell me a favor? It reminds me when it was done. Mm-hmm.
Silverfish, huh? I don't think we'll be getting a silverfish here. In one room. Supposed to be the golden one, not the red one. That might be the end of those items. No, the government the end of delivering things.
Gotta keep this. This one, yes. I think this one, yes.
I guess. Return soon, please. Hey, welcome. Complicated.
Yes, I hope things. Hey. Hey.
Professor, nothing to report. I hear we're sending troops to Gronder Field next. That whole area is in the territory of House Bergman. It's famous as the main granary of folk. If we could capture it, we probably wouldn't have to worry about food anymore.
Mhm.
It's a hat. Beyond, even the nicest stairs.
Mhm.
Great bridge of mud. The bridge was full of soot and Ferdy was there.
Mhm.
Forward. Our search for Rhea broadens to a wider area. I certainly hope we will find at least some clue. I do suspect I already know where she is, if I'm right. And she's in the Imperial capital. We cannot sink her until we topple the Empire.
I missed it on the best.
We secured the win in our first skirmish. The next battle is a different matter. The Empire will come after us with everything it's got. Even so, the ultimate victory will be ours. I'm not just saying that. I've made ample preparations to ensure our victory. It's my rule to never leave victory to chance. You can't rely on the protection of the gods. Your power, my schemes. I should be able to plot a direct course to victory.
Mhm. I don't think this will reach them well, but
Singing is so much fun.
There's someone who's slightly off. This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Crusties.
I love this stuff. Did you know that?
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
This is one of my favorites.
Is nostalgic to me for some reason. Eating is life. Literally, you die without it.
Honestly, remind you when it was Verdant.
I'm gonna try to get it within this one.
That's my rule is be smiling, yeah.
Going the wrong way.
Needs.
I could go for this to finish up this section.
See you again soon.
But I'm probably gonna have that one be on hold.
Seen the center. Don't by the way. When undergoes, you will see that except Warren I will.
Since it's becoming more of a risk the deeper we move into enemy. If I don't come back, soon I'm dead. How do you don't waste your efforts.
Mhm. Isn't try any luck within the actual fishing day?
Professor, remember what we talked about before? About doing my best to not do my best? Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. Now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help. What should I do? I tried that. I couldn't calm down enough to fall asleep. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. You're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. At my wit's end. Got it.
Mhm.
That candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. And speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks. Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? Try to not try. Just, Professor, you're right. Doing nothing is just not my stock to be myself. I'm gonna do my best every day. Okay, then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Listen to me and help me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything, honestly. I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
Huh. You've worked. What? There's one thing taking care of. Good fuel for escape. I'm just not there yet.
Understand more every.
Mhm. Just had to wait for the golden one. Is the second one gone? Okay. And we just need one more silverfish. Mhm. 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 Here we go. Let's hope it's the golden fish again. Mhm. That is a real catch. Hmm. Only two more tries for this silverfish. Last try. And we only managed to get one. And then we have it, the second silverfish. And
Maybe.
mhm.
So much. You're a sweetheart.
I've eaten many meals in my time. This is divine.
This looks so tasty.
This is my favorite.
I wasn't really paying attention to what we have. We might need Verona, but let's just do this so we can get motivation up. So we can get him promoted to his master class. It turns out I had the opposite idea. Yeah, time to check the greenhouse.
Certain time rush.
Next battle could be a big one. Is that true? I miss the old days when if someone got hurt, we'd rough it over that. You don't know where it's right. The Knights of Sailors.
You know what? It's basically impossible to get their character to that zone without getting the others overheated.
This is just. Oh,
Gotta change the group tasks. Well, whatever. Isn't it?
there's one.
Do you need to get the horse power up?
I'm glad I'm kidding. Intuition's all I need.
You know what? Let's just do the paralogue within this video. It'll probably be pretty quick anyways.
Very interesting. Oh, Teach, how long have you been there? Sneak up on me like that. You almost be. Anyway, I'm reading the official biography of the Four Saints, as sanctioned by the Church. I know you're not very familiar with the teachings of Serpos, but even you must have read it at least once. Huh. I'm amazed you managed to get a job teaching at an academy run by the Church. Well, whether you read the biography or not, the Four Saints must at least ring a bell, right? Well, I've got a little quiz for you. Name the Four Saints. And I'll give you a hint. There was Keyhole, Setleen, Indec, and who was the fourth one again?
Trying to remember which one was the right spelling.
I don't think you'd know that much, at least. In any case, you learned some interesting things reading about the life and times of St. Matthew. For instance, he was more skilled with his hands than his fellow saints. He even became an accomplished blacksmith. He used his skills to forge countless sacred weapons for the army of Ceres. Of course, he didn't just forge the weapons, he also used them in battle himself. Legends say his strength was second only to Ceres. It's even said that he played a big role in the Battle of Tailtean, where Ceros fought Nemesis, the king of liberation, who became the king of evil. Maculo lost his life in that battle, and now his body rests in a coffin within the Holy Mausoleum. Or so one story goes. Another legend says he set off on a journey to find a new land, that he left Fodlan from the east, crossed the sea, and vanished. He must have left the lion's territory. Where exactly did he set sail from? Thinking about it reminds me of another interesting story concerning the Srang region. The peninsula is attached to the mainland of Fodlan and extends from the northeastern part of Kingdom territory. If you were to set sail from Margrave Edmund's territory, you could cut across a stretch of sea and land there. And it just so happens that in the Srang region are ruins built to worship the sacred beast that appeared from across this. If the ruins have something to do with St. Matthew, sacred weapons, though. So, have I piqued your interest, or what? You always have to play it cool, don't you? Just think of how useful it would be to have weapons like that. Not to mention that the peninsula would be pretty easy to get to about now, seeing as how Alliance territory has settled down a bit. We'd be there and back in no time. No one would even notice when we're gone. Come on, Teach. Let's go to the Srang region. Always see it through once I.
Hmm.
Looks like we're not gonna have the luxury of an excavation. Look, I bet those are the watchmen of the ruins, and that they've been ordered to keep out intruders. And that big beast, I hear they call it a wind caller. Yeah, it speaks.
Hmm.
Huh? Who are you? Just here for a bit of treasure. Don't attack me.
Someone got here first. Must be a band of looters. Can't let them get the treasure. Guess their luck's about to run out.
Ready when you are.
I'd be well.
On.
I will better.
Hmm.
Can't afford to slap off. So,
At the record.
Fighting.
Let's go. I can always count on you.
it's my strategy. Word. Sunshine.
Taz.
Get this treasure back. The boss is gonna be really angry with me. Friends. Once you get this to the side, finish it.
And what? Where are you? Shall we?
Be on.
I will be there. Sunshine. What's my strategy? Onward. I can keep quiet until. Quiet until.
Ready when you are.
Purple.
So attack at one time.
Grandson of the grandson of the grandson of the elite Regan. Now tell me who you are. What do you mean by that? And what's that crest on your forehead? This means mystery.
Purple. I will go.
Let's go.
Ready when you are.
Let's just use one twice.
Fighting. What's my strategy?
It's gonna end it off, like not enough, but like end up the turn right here.
My treasure.
Will this ever end? This is my stage now.
I should never have become a thief.
For all the trouble we went through to get through this. Where'd you realize this?
Chance of a critical hit, so
They are indeed. I should tell you that Zeros is in a precarious state right now. Thought you might say as much. It's regretful.
Strategy.
hmm.
Stop moving. Is it dead? No. Seems it's just sleep. I thought we were supposed to be given the treasure, but forget it. Well, what about this thing? I'll think about it later.
Mm-hmm. This will be it for this episode. Next episode, we will be taking on the chapter mission.
Thanks for all your hard work, Teach. Sorry for dragging you along. I had no idea we'd turn into a fight. But hey, at least we got some treasure out of it. I'll leave this in your capable hands. Do with it as you would. You know our friends even better than I do. Give it to whoever you think it'll suit best. More important, shouldn't go there looking for treasure. Not really. Legends about the saints abound. It's hard to tell fact from fiction. I like to confirm whatever I can with my own eyes to find. Not a thing. We didn't find anything concrete to prove that Saint Macuel had been there. We can't say for certain that the treasure we found was Macuel's either. I do wish we could have spoken to that wind caller a bit more. Unlikely. Macuel lived thousands of years ago, and I've never heard anything about the saints being monsters like that. Wait a minute. Could the wind caller have anything to do with you? Once the Immaculate One is a monster sent by the gods. Could the wind caller be? Where was it that I heard that stuff about them having been sent by the gods? Maybe I'm too tired. My head is heavy. Let's call it a day for now.
Hmm.